Scotch pine, this is the Scotch pine, grows very, very quickly. It's ideal as a starter for bonsai because it grows quick. The, the it's very inflammable. The sap is very inflammable, so you have to be a bit careful with a big specimen. Um, they have pine cones, obviously, and they come from Scotland, which I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's why they're called Scotch pine. They bend quite easily, which is quite good because they're very supple. They're good timber trees because the pine's pretty good for, a lot of different kinds of things. They lose they're an evergreen, but they actually lose the leaves in winter. Every 2 years they lose the needles, and then they grow new ones to replace them. This one's is quite a nice shape. This would look nice as just a specimen tree, really. Reduce the height, say to down to here, and that would encourage the side shoots. You'd probably take some of the branches off the bottom, which I could do, right? So you just nip them off as close as you can, and then you get a trunk. Old Scotch pine, most of the growth is at the top with older trees, but you want to be able to reduce this by, it looks a bit drastic, but if you cut that much off, you've got like an older looking tree already, and you can shape the branches sort of like they've been blown. That isn't quite right. That needs cutting a little bit lower, like that. Then that will shoot again. And what you're trying to do is get a crown, which is at the top of the tree. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to train these down a little bit to encourage them to. If you put plants side shoots down, it encourages them to produce more side shoots. So if you put, again with the, we could put a little bit of shape to it as well when we're doing. But this one's more of a specimen one, where the other ones we've done are just. This one's will look like it's a natural tree, more than one that's been altered slightly. There we go. Now then, what we do now, take that over to that one, bend it round slightly, bend it round, bend it round. Loop at the end to stop it coming undone, and then you just nip it off. Now you can bend that one down a little bit, and just a little bit of curve to it, because it looks more natural. If it's not straight, it doesn't. It looks more natural. If it's straight, it looks like a seedling, but you don't want it to look like a small tree. You want it to look like a big mature tree. And you go round again. It's knowing which one to leave straight and which one to alter, because if you do them all sort of, not sort of, if you do them all altered, they look a bit artificial. And you put a little loop in that one as well, and then you can bend that one down a little bit, but in different directions. You can bend it back on itself, bend it forward. The same with that one. You can have that one up a little bit, so you're trying to make it look as natural as possible. that branch wants to be about sort of at an angle again. Round the tree. And when they get bigger, you can alter the appearance by damaging the bark, and you get dye back in the bark, and the bark it looks like the tree's been attacked by woodpeckers and various animals, deer, and that gives it a bit more interest. Again, nip it off. And then round again, over the top, round, come back on itself. No, wants to go over there a bit. And then that one wants to be down, a little bit down, a little bit. So we'll get that one. That one's already down, so I don't need to do anything with that one. And that one's okay. But this one looks a bit odd. So I'll just pop that in there. Do the same with that one. You have to be a little bit careful with thinner ones because they're easy damaged. But only leave them on, as we were saying before, only leave the wires on for a growing season. Don't leave them on any longer than that, because if you leave them on too long, they'll ruin the plant. And then you can take them off and redo them, obviously. Look a bit unsightly with the branches with wire on them, but they're not on that